Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And the first one, they really didn't bring their A game. They're well aware of that and hope to flip the script.
Yeah, you don't want your opponent feeling like they've got your number. If you start the season 0-2 against them, that's the exact feeling you start to get.
We know things can get heated between these two, Greg. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Inside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. The drive by Pippen. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal addition on that play.
Driving to the basket. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Pippen. Hits the three-pointer. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The three from Edgecombe. Hits the trifecta.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside Anunoby. Pippen right side. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Zubac.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the game and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to O'Neal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
Here's Pippen. He buries it from 3. Pippen's got 10. And so here's Miami. Here's the pick. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Zubac. Murray looking around. This one's for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Holds it to 20. And Edgecombe gets it to go. 10 points for him.
He's making an impact at the line, 4 for 5 already.
So far, Graham, we've seen some interesting intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor. Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Right side Murray. Here's Salo. Wallace outside. Here's O'Neal. And there's another one for the Heat.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
The drive by Pippen to the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Outside Murray. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. The drive by Pippen. The putback. That shot off. Miami trailing. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. Here's O'Neal. And it's Miami with another.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Robinson for three. Rebound Miami.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pippen outside. Going inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the second free throw is good. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Edgecombe's ability to run and jump are well known. This is what drew a lot of eyes to this young man.
Murray inside. Pass to Anunoby. The layup misses. It'll count. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front. They lead by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
You also got to give them credit for how hard they're going inside. I mean, looking to capitalize whenever they can on the interior.
Porter from outside. No good there. Chicago trailing here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Desmond Bain is a deadly force spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Greg?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Good chance here for DiVincenzo. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Porter gets the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a hard burner. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Back to Porter. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Okay, let's just say this has been an ugly quarter for them. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Ryder. No lane basket yet. Offensive rebound. Collins outside. The 3 from Bain. Achua with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Porter from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 6.
He was inside his own in that first quarter. You can see now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Ryder. Averaging around 5 points a game. 5 on the clock. 11 feet out. And that one hits the back iron. Miami leading by 4. Goes up on the wing. Porter's shot is off.
And even though he hasn't been himself and it hasn't affected his team too much, they've still got the lead.
Collins a screen. Big from deep three-point land. And again, Chicago no good. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. The shot off that time. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, VA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Heat leading by 4.
Team foul.
Outside Porter. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. Chicago with the rebound. Here's Ryder. No punch yet. Pass to Collins. Porter with the steal. Puts up a 3. Again, Porter missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the inside. Collins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And if you foul a big like Collins, you better not let them get the shot off, or they'll have a chance to put up another point.
And he commits the intentional foul.
DeAndre Jordan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Porter with it. Picked up by Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Here's Ryder. Kicks it up to Collins. Clock at 6. And Collins with the jam.
Assisted by
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. Got the sauce on that slam.
Back to Porter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Outside Porter. Tries to break his ice. And he takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The 3 from Bain. Hauled in by Brown.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Porter lifts it over. On the wing, Strus. 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside, DiVincenzo. Inside. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Outside Achua. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Miami needs to get off a shot here. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Here's Ryder. From deep, Bain. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Robinson. They swipe it. Here's the look. Tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Pippen outside. And counted. Now 5 for 7.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Murray. Outside Anunoby. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pippen outside. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Anunoby with it. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Chicago passing it around. Here's Murray.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Back to Anunoby. Pass to Pippen. O'Neal pulls it in. Miami trailing. 3 from Edgecombe. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Murray. Pippen right side. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Wallace with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to O'Neal. Wallace outside. Right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message for that jam. That's what they came for. Wow.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. A moment to hear from Allen LaForce.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind, he is a Hall of Fame player." GA?
All right, Allie, thank you.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid hit.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Let's go. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's gonna take advantage.
Here goes Murray. Anunoby for 3. Rebound Miami.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Edgecombe. 16 points for him. score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Down low. A nice shot by Zubats. And that's now 6 points for Ivica Zubats.
The quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Zubats with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Anunoby's got 9. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense move.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hand.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt, that's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And here's a timeout from it. Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. "35 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket on the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Porter. Pass to Johnson. Outside for Porter. Offline with a 3. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points.
Chicago, 57.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Heat trailed by 6. Achua with a screen. Porter's shot is off. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Bane. Here's Ryder. Back to Bane. Miami making the switch here.
Second foul. First team foul. Now in the game.
To the middle. It's tipped. Achua with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Strus. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Johnson. Now Porter. The deep 3. Collins with the rebound. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Collins. Now here's Bane. Kicks it out to Collins. Connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Porter. And Jordan comes to help. To the left wing. Achua for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Jordan misses. And it's Porter with the ball for Miami. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Ryder. Jordan with the bucket.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Shoots from the elbow. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. Pass to Bane. Back to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Inside. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Their crafty play by Porter, tripping up the defense and opening things up for another guy.
To the inside. Out to DiVincenzo. We played just over 3.5 minutes now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hedgecomb. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Give him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing's over.
Pippen outside. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. Who doesn't want a high-scoring game?
Now some Bucks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Bane. He's off the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, but that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Bulls foul.
And there's a pick. Here he goes.
Hedgecomb showing his maturity. Gets them the big bucket when they need it most.
Pippen left side. Wallace with a double team. And here we go, the Heat fast break. A minute 29 left to the fourth. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Shot clock at 6. 7-footer.
smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Murray inside. Zubats. DiVincenzo. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Let's go. The long ball, no good. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
$1